Dear children, today in this class or in this video, I'll tell you something about a very important topic, that is notice writing. How to write a notice. What is notice actually? Actually, it is a short composition, okay? Short composition written in a formal style, okay, to give information or to give messages, okay, to the people who are interested in it, who could be interested in it. In a school, we also, you have come across many, notices which you have read in the notice board. So in a school, this notice is meant to give information, okay, to the staff and the children about the activities, the events, the functions that are going to take place in near future or in a particular period of time. Getting? So that functions can be of anything, like you can say cultural event, when you want to give information to the children, to the students, to staff about cultural event. This information can be of cultural event, that is any function, okay. A competition means any function means you can say that annual day function, annual day celebration, any competition, singing competition, drawing competition. It can be of any function. Likewise, an exhibition also, then an excursion, okay. So how you inform? How will you inform to all the students or to the related group of people about the activities which are going to take place? So it can be of meeting, sports events, or you can something want to inform about the things which you have lost, okay, and which you are searching. So how you will give information to the related group of people or to all the children? That through notice writing. Clear? So it is you can say that a printed piece of information targeted for a specific group of people. Clear? And these notices are put up on the notice board of your school by the school authorities, or even the designated students by the students council also, or the designated child, okay, who is responsible to give information or to give complete information about the event which is going to happen. So how it can be done? It can be done through notice. Now I'll tell you, there is a specific format to write the notice. So this is very important to know how to write a notice and what's the format of it. Clear? I'm talking about the format. So format means you should take care of few important points while writing a notice, and that important point are these which you should, okay, take into your mind, into the consideration whenever you attempt any question of this writing, of writing notice. Clear? The first thing is that before starting or before writing any notice, it should come in a rectangular box, okay. You should draw. Suppose this is your copy, okay, and if you want to write a notice, okay, then first of all you should draw the outlines, and that outlines should be in a rectangular shape, okay, just like this, okay. You should remember, because it should be presented in a systematic way, impressive way, okay. So the first point that is very important, that is the notice should be written inside the rectangular box. Second, it should be very precise. Precisely you'll have to write, okay. You should not use more than 50 to 60 words or 40 to 50 words. Clear? No problem if you are writing that notice and using 50 to 60 words, but not more than these. Clear? Then name of the organization, Okay, on behalf of what organization, on behalf of whom you are writing that notice. That is very, very important. You should take care of the date when you are issuing that notice, the date on which when you are issuing that notice, the time which you have to give in the notice. Okay, then when you, time is not that suppose I am teaching you 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock and I am writing here notice that I am giving. No, time means you have to give time on what time that the children, or if you, it depends on whom you are giving that notice. Okay, the time according to your information you should write. Venue, the place also you should mention that what's the function about and where it is going to be held. Then title means what is the program about, that is of singing competition, or you can say this fancy dress competition, or you can say that annual day celebration, or what it is. So that is called title. And body of notice, this body, as I had given you the body, informal or informal letter, that body, body, that is the main part of the letter. And then the same way this body of notice is also very, very important, and all the marks depend on this. Okay, this is the main part of the notice writing. Then for whom you are writing, okay, and the instructions, what instruction you want to give to the person who are for whom you are giving this notice. So these all things are very, very important while writing a notice. Now what comes in the body of notice, let me talk you about this. Clear? Now see children, the main important part, as I told you, body of the notice, the main part. Okay, what comes in the body of the notice, that is what means, what is the notice about, means what information. Okay, what is the notice, what information would you like to give to the staff or the students or to the related group or to the people or public. As I already told you that the notice can be put up on the notice board in the school or in any public places also. Clear? So what is the notice about? You have to give a complete or detailed information of that. Okay. Secondly, who is addressed to? You are addressing to whom? Okay, you are writing that notice for whom. So third is where. Where means where the function which you are talking about, where that function or event is going to held or going to happen, the place. Okay. When, you have to mention the time also. Okay, time, when, and what to do. What to do means instruction. Suppose you are giving information to the children about any function and you want that the children should come in proper uniform, any information, any instructions, okay, which you want the children should obey, or the children should take care, that is called instruction. That comes in instructions. And whom to contact. Okay, if you are giving information of any competition, then the interested students will inform or will contact whom. This information comes under this topic. So these are the few topics or few headings which one has to take care while writing a notice. Now this will be more clear to you when we do an example of how to write a notice. Example means I'll make a question, I'll give you a question and I will write a notice accordingly. Then you will be able to understand clearly actually what writing a notice is. Clear? As I told you, now let's do with an example. Okay, now what a very easy example take. Suppose you are the secretary of activities club in your school. Every year we appoint what activity captain. So you think yourself as activity captain or secretary of the activities club in your school. Activities club, who are responsible to perform or to arrange the activities of your school. Okay, so you are the secretary. Okay, so now what you have to do, the annual function is going to happen next month, suppose. Okay, next month. Now what you have to do, write a notice, okay, for the school notice board informing the students in this reference. So now what is in your mind, that you are the activity captain, okay, and the annual function is there, which you have to give information to the children by writing a notice, and that notice to be put up on the notice board. So now what information you have to give? Now see clearly. Clear? Now first of all, let us draw. As I have told you earlier, it is very important to give a impressive look, okay, to present your notice in a very impressive way. Draw a rectangular box, okay, drawn. Then first thing which comes, that you have to write that from what organization you belong to, on behalf of whom you are giving this notice, okay, means the name of the organization or name of the school, that you have to write here, Doon Valley Public School, Johari. Okay, that is the name of the organization. So secondly, you are informing the students, okay, what you have written, what you are writing, notice. This notice come just below it, okay, that too in block letters, okay. How? This is a notice to the children, so you should write notice. Clear? In block letters, okay. Now the third part, the most important part, when you are writing this notice, okay, suppose today is 25th May, okay, so the date always comes on the left hand side, okay, here. So you have to, it is 25th May, so you have to write 25th, and the pattern of writing the date you should keep the same as you have written, as you do in your formal or informal letter. 25th May 2021. Clear, children? So date comes at the left hand side. Now the title of the notice, the main title, what is the notice about? That is what annual day celebration. You may write here, okay, just below this, annual function celebration or annual day celebration. Clear? Clear, children? So what comes first? Valley Public School, your school's name. Then what you are writing? Notice. Then date comes the left hand side, and annual day celebration. Clear? Now you have written school's name, you have written notice, that in block letters, capital letters. Now date also, that is left hand side. What is the function? Annual day celebration. Now listen to me carefully how to write precisely, okay. That is, this is to inform to all the students that annual day function will be held on, okay. Now pay attention on each and every word, so that it would be easier for you to write the notice which the teacher gives you to write, okay. Annual day function will be held on 5th June 2021, as it is asked in the question that function is going to happen next month. So 21 from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the auditorium of our school or of the school. Okay. You can give information about the chief guest also. Okay, that depends on who is the chief guest. So you can write the name here, which I left here. Okay, will grace the function as chief guest. This is just an information, and if you want give this information, you can give. If you do not want, you do not give them. Interested students, this is called instruction. As I told you that instructions for whom, what the children should do, that is very important. Interested students must approach their class teacher, or whom to approach, okay, whom to get in touch, their class teacher or the undersigned. Undersigned means the person whose signature will comes here, okay, who the person who has written this notice to you, who has given this notice to you. So undersigned on or before 27th May. Clear? And here the name of whom? Name of the person who has written this information, notice to you, and the designation. Designation means what he is, activity captain or secretary, what else? And the name of the institution, that is Doon Valley Public School. Clear? So now what is very important, you have covered all the topic. Institution name, notice, you have precisely told that what is this notice, date left hand side, and what is the function, the title given, okay, that is annual day celebration. And here this is the body where you are giving the students also, okay, students of particular classes. You can say, if you want to take only the senior children, you can write students of classes 8 to 10. You can say that depends, accordingly. It depends on what the decision will be. Okay, so students, that annual day function will be held on, see the date, okay, when it is going to happen, the time, as I have told you, and the venue, auditorium of school. Clear? Date, venue, time, place, everything it has covered. Will the chief guest and the instructions, what the desired children have to do, okay, if they are interested to take part in this function, what they'll have to do, students must approach, okay, or contact whom, the class teacher or the undersigned, and that is the last date also. This is the instruction, it has been given to them. Okay, so this is, and undersigned is name. Suppose any name you can write, Priya, and that is secretary of activity club, okay, and belongs to, that is Doon Valley Public School. So this is the format of letter, and if you follow all these instructions, all these things, then 100% sure that you will score a very good marks when you attempt the question related to notice. So children, please go through this again, okay, try to understand, and if you have any queries, any problem related to notice writing, you can ask me. Now